So after the Supreme Court failed to obey King Trump's plan to overturn congressional funds illegally and unconstitutionally, MAGA has now decided that Amy Coney, whatever, hold on, let me research this girl's name. Amy Coney. There we go. I was saying it right the whole time. Amy Coney, not Comey. Amy Coney Barrett is now DEI, according to Jack Posobiec, who's totally gay. And I'm just being honest. And Cat Turd. Cat Turd. Apparently, that's the guy that MAGA follows on Twitter. Cat Turd. A grown man with a name like that on social media. Yes. So Jack Posobiec and Cat Turd have joined forces to inform us, the American people, that Amy Coney Barrett is a DEI judge. And she is now also Amy Coney Barrett. White women, I'm going to tell y'all something, right? White women for Trump, I need to tell y'all something. Bring it in, huddle up, right? White women for Trump, they don't actually like you. They fucking hate you. These MAGA men despise you. You think it's a coincidence that these misogynists and anti-women lunatics have gained power and a massive voice in right-wing media over the course of the last 3 years? It's not a coincidence. The moment Amy Coney Barrett honors the Constitution and respects the fact that Trump cannot override congressional funds or deny American workers their money, she's now DEI. Now, I did some research on Amy Coney Barrett, and as it turns out, she actually attended Notre Dame Law School and graduated summa cum laude at the top of her class. Amy Coney Barrett is not some kind of bum. She's actually a prodigy. She's a prodigy. She graduated at the top of her class. Literally. She ranked first in her class, summa cum laude. A woman who went above and beyond and outperformed and outcompeted her entire class at Notre Dame is now a DEI judge. White women, what I'm trying to communicate to you here is there is nothing you can do, and I'm talking to white women for Trump. White women for Harris, you can sit this one out. It doesn't apply to you. Got nothing to do with you. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. White women for Trump, white women for MAGA, this message is for you. The fact that Amy Coney Barrett's reward for respecting the Constitution and not bowing before King Trump, the fact that her reward is now being called DEI, when the leftists and blue-haired liberal lunatics were saying that MAGA only respects straight white males, they weren't lying. I know back in the day, we all used to think they were crazy and they were, oh no, they weren't lying. Amy Coney Barrett, despite being more accomplished than all of these people calling her DEI, is now being declared DEI. The fact that a woman could go to law school and be summa cum laude, to be first of her class and still be declared DEI, can we guess why? It's because she's a woman. It's because she's a woman. How is it that Kamala Harris is a DEI hire, given her entire track record? A senator, an attorney general, a district attorney, someone who is incredibly educated and accomplished is now DEI simply because she doesn't agree with MAGA and is a Democrat and black and Indian and a woman. She's now DEI. White women for MAGA, do you not get it? There is nothing you can, it is never enough. It is never enough. It's only enough if you submit and obey to their leadership. If you obey, it's only enough for y'all if you obey and submit to their leadership. This entire falling out they're having with Amy Coney Barrett is specifically because if you don't obey Trump at all times, you immediately become an enemy. Amy Coney Barrett is an enemy of the United States. She gave Donald Trump immunity for what he did leading up to and on January 6th, despite turning traitor to the country. To help Donald Trump, Amy Coney Barrett, simply trying to adhere to the Constitution once, is now a DEI hire. That is absolutely insane. That is absolutely ridiculous, but it goes to show the cult-like nature of the political party and the movement you all are dealing with. I would highly advise those of you who are white women for MAGA, realize and understand y'all's time is limited, bro. It is. These people are going to move toward a further and further and further and further right-wing agenda that strips more and more rights away from women. These people want full submission from women at all fucking times. They want to turn America into fucking Trumpistan. They want to turn this motherfucker into Afghanistan. That's what they want. That's what they want for this country. How can someone be as accomplished as Amy Coney Barrett and be regarded as DEI? It's a fucking cult of lunatics. So for those of you who aren't getting to you're not understanding or getting with the program that MAGA is a racist, sexist, delusional, insane movement that will call you DEI if you simply disagree with them once, this is your wake-up call. If you are not a straight white male, you're all of a sudden unqualified. No amount of work matters. No amount of application matters. No amount of you putting every single inch of your life into supporting this cult matters. All that matters is the one time you chose to do the right thing and to stand for something. Now all of a sudden you are DEI. These people are unhinged. They're deranged, and I want to personally thank every single person who voted for Kamala Harris seeing this, because these people will eat themselves alive if you don't obey Trump. Even when you choose the founding fathers over Trump, they find a way to demonize you. They are unhinged, they are sick, and they need help. These people need psychiatric help. To call someone DEI despite all these accomplishments just because they wouldn't obey Trump. White women for Trump. White women who love MAGA. I'm telling y'all, this is how they feel. The moment, and a lot of y'all will draw a line in the sand eventually, because a lot of y'all aren't really about that life. A lot of y'all are like fucking like barstool Republicans who don't live a conservative lifestyle at all. You just hate wokeness. Once these people really start showing you who they are and you decide you've had enough, they're going to call you DEI. They're going to be incredibly disrespectful simply because you've drawn a simple line in the sand. And Amy Coney Barrett, these are the seeds you've sown. You've empowered and strengthened this movement to the point where you simply doing what the Constitution told you to do is now considered treason and treachery to them. You dug this grave, you made this possible, and no amount of stank face that you give Trump on the House floor is ever going to change that. You chose Trump, you chose an insurrectionist, and now you must reap what you have sowed. You're trapped, this is for life, and all it takes is you prioritizing the Constitution over and over and over again over Trump for him to turn on you. And when he does, it'll be ugly. It will be very, very ugly. This is the path you have chosen. This is why you were supposed to do the right thing the first fucking time. Because when you don't, this is the kind of shit that happens. Don't follow, and this is why you don't follow cults. This is why you obey and follow this is why you hold to your oath to the Constitution. Because when you don't, you find yourself in situations like this. This movement will eat itself alive. A lot of the faces we're seeing right now that are considered MAGA right now won't be MAGA in 5 years. These people will cannibalize themselves until the very fucking end. They're calling this woman DEI now. You can't make this shit up.